Hey, what is a vlog? All right, so this is day one of book week. I'm going to be vlogging for maybe 5 days. Every day a vlog is going to go up. So today is Sunday, February 11th, 2024. We don't have anything to do with books right now. But what I am doing is I am actually at an estate sale. I'm at an estate sale, me and Autumn. I have a eBay store. This is beautiful. I have an eBay store, and okay, it's wool. This is really nice. And so what I do is I come places. I'm gonna get both of these, and I just started doing this like full time. I've always sold little knickknacks here and there, like little clothes here and there on eBay. I've sold a camera before for like $400, and I've always sold clothes on Poshmark, but now it's just like going to be my full-time thing going on because I know I can do it. And so what I do is come to estate sales, go to Amazon bins, and stock up basically. So that's what you're gonna see here, me doing here. Hold on. So yeah, I can't do this and that, but if you see any type of like montage type of stuff, it's because I'm at an estate sale, just to let you know. So, and you find all type of stuff at these places, all type of stuff. Hold on, is it a necklace or? What does it say? I walk 61 highway until I give down in my knees. I finally found flowers. Give my poor heart ease. Oh, it's beautiful. But look at that, $250. That is gorge. Okay, so really quick, all right, so we are back from the estate sale. We are in the car headed to some Amazon bins now. I just wanted to say that, you know, being stereotyped is a real thing still, no matter what, you know, and it speaks to just the place that I live. I hate to just like put emphasis on the South, but in the South you still have people who are very closed-minded and who still think like the times in which they were raised in. So the estate sale that we just came from was at a particular part of Memphis that old money lives in, but see, the house wasn't just like a mansion or anything like that. It wasn't. It was just a regular house. Very nice interior though, like, you know, not ostentatious, but you could tell that whoever lived there and who might have passed away or moved away, they definitely probably had a little bit of old money, so you could tell. But at the end of the day, they're not there. They have people who have been hired to sell everything in the house. That's what estate sales are. And you have this particular person named Todd. I go to all of his estate sales. Granted, I might look different every time I go, and he probably does not know me because I'm not the type to be like, hey, remember that chat we had last month? Or hey, I don't do that. Either you're gonna remember me or you're not, or we might branch off and have a side conversation, and then he'll be like, oh, I remember you bought that or you bought this. So he was there, but I didn't talk to him. So me and Autumn are just looking around, and I did grab some of these beard trimmers because those do sell quick on eBay. So I was going to buy those because they were 25% off, and they had them marked up for $12. But then I'm thinking, like, it's day 3. So y'all already being cheap. This is how I know the economy has changed, because day 1, 25% off, day 2, 50% off, day 3 is always 75% off of, especially items like that beard trimmer. So it really should have been real cheap. That way I could have probably turned around and sold it for maybe like $20, $25 and really made a profit, you know? So I wasn't tripping at first, but then I see these film cameras and I grabbed both of them. There's no price on them. Hold on. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So then I pick up the film cameras and I'm hauling them around, and I go to get a ticket created because we're upstairs now and they have all of these perfumes. But then it's like, you guys have got to be kidding me. Yeah, it's a lot of Bond number 9s. Apparently this person loved Bond number 9, and if you know anything about Bond number 9, you know those perfumes starting at $400. So they already have them marked at $250, and then they're saying these are 50% off. But see, these are old, because the bottles, they don't even make those bottles anymore. And sometimes perfumes, when they have been sitting for a long time, it's kind of iffy if they're still going to smell the same as when you bought them brand new, or if they were a year or two old. Those bottles had to be like 10 years old. I'm not even joking. So then I'm like, okay, these guys, whoever owned that house, they want a specific amount of money raised from selling all of their stuff. And this isn't the economy for that. So then I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get the things that I have, and then we're going to go. So what rubbed me the wrong way was, okay, I was going to go ahead and buy the beard trimmers, but then I gave her the film cameras. I forget the brands. They're probably in my Google search. And then I give her the film cameras, and then she goes and thinks that she's about to Google in my face how much she wants for the film cameras. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that with you. Either you're going to give me these for a price off the top of your head, or I'm not gonna buy them, because I can do what you're doing right now. That's the whole point in this, to resell. Come on, y'all are reselling right now. What makes you think I'm not in the business of reselling? So I told her, never mind. I said, if you don't know what the price of those is right now, I'm not gonna get it. And I left them there. And I was like, oh, well, I was gonna give them to you for $25. Yeah, because that's the first price that you saw. That's the first price that you saw. I'm not about to pay $25 for like a 25-year-old film camera when I'm trying to sell it for maybe $30, $35. Girl, please. So I walked off, and then I went to the other room just to look. And then I started thinking, and I'm talking to Autumn, my little companion here, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not feeling this at all, because they had a cabinet full of stuff that was kind of just like, I don't know what y'all collecting. And then there was a lot of paintings by black people. There was a lot of blackface paintings. I can't explain it, and I'm not gonna explain it because I don't hardly know what I'm talking about. But you sometimes get this discernment if you're gifted in that way, and you get these feelings, and it's kind of like, I'm not about to do this. You know, everywhere that you go, if you see some stuff that you like, sometimes it still isn't worth paying for it or buying it because of who you're giving the money to. So I was just like, you know what, Autumn, put those down. We're gonna just go ahead and leave. Then the lady had a nerve to come and say, what's Autumn? What she say to us? Can I get you a ticket or anything? And I'm like, I don't have anything. And she was like, she asked if we had the trimmers. Well, I saw you with some trimmers, and I said, well, now I don't have the trimmers. So I had to tell her, I don't steal. You know, I'm just like, just look at me. Yeah, I might be black, but do I look like I gotta steal something from you? Girl, please get out of my face. Like, and at that moment, I'm like, we were already leaving anyway, but that clearly was a sure sign that we need to get the hell out of Dodge. And so I don't think, I'm sure I could have just said something to Todd, and he would have apologized. But then again, sometimes, you know what, your words aren't even worthy of people. So we just left, and we're gonna just do our own thing somewhere else. I'm not deterred from my goals today. We're now about to go to one of the Amazon bin stores. If I keep saying Amazon bin, but when you pull up to the store, it's not gonna say, you can't Google Amazon bin and it's gonna say Amazon bin. They sometimes have these like weird names, like, I don't know, like they have these like weird names, and then they probably have leased out like something that used to be a Kmart or a Target, and when you go in there, you're looking like, this looked like it came from Target, or this looked like it came from Amazon. And literally that's what they do. They buy overstock, or they buy a lot of things that people have returned. Companies like that buy those things at a super cheap price and then throw them in one of these like everything stores. And then that's what you should do. If you want to be a reseller, you go there and you see, what is it that I can find, at these stores? And they have days where there's different price ranges. So for example, today, me and Autumn are about to go today. And today, see, this one is called Super Hot Beans. And Sunday is $4 Sundays. No, okay. Advertised prices for Memphis are $8 Fridays, $6 Saturdays, $4 Sundays, $2 Mondays. So we're gonna go and see what they got in there that's probably popping for $4 today. And then you go and see the things that you can get, and then of course you take them to eBay and you resell them for a better price. Not too expensive, but cheaper than what the market value of the item is going, especially depending on how it's wrapped and packaged. That's how people, you resell. And it's honestly helping the economy at the same time and getting you money in your pocket, So for example, the name, this one is called Super Hot Beans. See, like Amazon beans. And it's literally right close to my mom's house. So that's where we're headed now. So yeah, I'm not deterred from my goals. But I will say that did piss me off just a tad bit, but we're good. We're cool, we're good, and we're gonna keep it moving. So I guess I can talk about, because it is book week. I'm reading 7 Days in June, and I gotta talk about a book if we're gonna be doing book week or whatever. But these are gonna be kind of short. So I'm on page 236, and it's a lot of steaminess, a lot of stuff that I will probably have to talk to you guys about when I don't have a 9-year-old listening and harping on my every word. But we are reading, of course. We're still reading Alice Walker as well. So when we get to like a common place and I can stop and sit and chat about the book, I will stop, sit, and chat about the book. So, all right, bye. So this whole time I actually was not recording. I hate when that happens. But anyways, I guess I'll tell you guys where we are. So me and Autumn are here. Like I was saying to the camera that wasn't recording, we're about to play Jenga and get our lives. I've ordered us pepperoni pizza. I have a Dr. Pepper. She has a Sprite. We got lucky. We went to a second estate sale, and I did get lucky at that estate sale. And I was saying how I will tell y'all how lucky I got after I list the items and see what they end up selling for, because I don't really know quite yet. And I was also saying how we were still thinking about what happened to us earlier, and how we were, and I was just bragging about, you can go. Remember, the one that you touch, you got to use it. But I was just bragging about about how I don't get racially profiled, and to get racially profiled today, and that happened to me, it's just like really heavy on my brain. But in spite of all of that, I'm gonna still try to have a good day or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. You are cheating.
No, I'm not. I'm not touching.
You're touching it. Yeah, and then.
Can you come get me, sir?
You are totally cheating.
I'm not touching it.
You had your hand all up over there. All right. It's loud. It's a loud game. Let's get something else. We'll get this back when he leaves or something. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, what happened earlier definitely is like on my mind heavy, y'all. I need to definitely get over it. I will get over it. Maybe after I eat and take a nap, I'll get over it. But as for right now, I'm definitely thinking about it. So with that said, like I said, we're here. I'll be sitting here for a little while, reading and all the things like that. Before I let this vlog go for book week day 1, I'm definitely going to give an update on 7 days in June. I think. I don't know.
You remember this?
Yeah. I do remember this game. Now we're going to do Operation. Well, it looks like it's missing the operation pieces.
Oh, this is new stuff.
They don't have it.
Isn't it?
I'm just try something else. Get the top.
Most likely to.
Grown up. That's a curse word. Whore.
Oh my god.
Will you get a board game of some sort, audience? You know what? I'll pick the game. No, I know what to do.
Thank you. Oh, connect foot.
Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel it, honey? Now you're way past that. All that bad, 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 bad. So bad, 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 bad. Can you see it, honey? Can you see it? Seeing past the trouble. Now you know the meaning of it all, it all, Didn't think it happened so soon, but that one afternoon you finally moved on. Letting go of all that he said and finally kept for yourself. You really moved on. And I feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I feel it, I feel it. Ooh. It's gonna be the ending of all that's bad. From now on, let's just leave it all in the past and look how good we are. No more bleeding, can't you see it healing? Hold on to that feeling, 'cause I know you're gonna get it right, 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 right. So right, 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 right. Didn't need it, now you didn't need it. Didn't even feel it, told me like 100 times out loud, 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 loud. Making me proud, 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 proud. 7 days a week, 7 days a week. You've been there for too long. 7.
Okay, so I actually just wrapped up the 7 days in June vlog, but because we're doing book week, you all also gonna get the fact that I finished 7 days in June back at the cafe. and we're going to be on to the next one. If you want to know my final thoughts on this novel, don't forget to tune in to the 7 Days in June vlog. It's going to be called I Read 7 Days in June for the second time. And that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to grab the next book. Well, no, I'm not going to get up and grab it, but I'll just tell you guys what I'm going to be starting tomorrow, which is going to be The Death of Vivek OG by Akweke Emezi. Which she's an interesting, they are an interesting person. She doesn't subscribe to any labels. She's not male or female. She's non-binary. So her pronouns are they and them. So they are a very interesting person. I follow them on TikTok, and I don't know, right now she's transitioning over. She does have a new book coming out. I think she said it's coming out in June. I forgot what it's called, but it's something right. But among other things, she was just on live the other day talking about how it might be her ego. She might be ego tripping because she also has embarked on a new journey to where I think she's like an artist now, meaning singing, songwriting, rapping, and she feels like she's not getting the reception that she wants as much as she gets from her literature. And I was just like, that's a very interesting thing to speak on, because like with all things, she should know, it takes work with everything that you do. And just because you are Akweke Emezi, this phenomenal writer who has been put on a pedestal because her work is amazing, that's literature, that's writing. I think you have to also build your audience up in the musical world. You can't expect people that love your writing to hibernate over to you becoming an artist now. It's a whole different thing to do. It's a whole different type of creativity. And so some people that read your books probably don't like the type of music that you're making. And I think that, she should, I'm sure she thought about this, but I think she should think about it even more. I was just listening to her, and like all humans, we're entitled to our feelings, thoughts, opinions, and everything in between, especially if it's happening to us and with our experience that we're having. But I just feel like that's asking a lot, But anyway, I'll start reading The Death of Vivek OG tomorrow. I did try to read Freshwater, and it might not have worked for me because I was reading it on an ebook, and I'm really not an ebook fan, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna like this one. I'm gonna get on with it. So what we have here is my book by Ernest Holmes called The Science of Mind. I'm just slowly working my way through. It's a chunker. It's a book I'm gonna read the back. It says, we see abundance in the universe. We cannot count the grains of sand on a single beach. The earth contains untold riches, and the very air is vibrant with power. Why then is man weak, poor, and afraid? The Science of the Mind, or The Science of Mind, deals with these questions from The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. So as you can see, this is what it is. So it's kind of along the lines of self-help. There is philosophy in here, philosophical teachings in here. He relates a lot of things to the Bible, to God, to other religions and spirituality, just so you can control your thoughts in your mind and understand that to know God and to know Source is to be in tune with the universe, and it's just teaching you how to do that and control your thinking. And so yeah, I'm excited. I always say that I'm excited, but I'm just gonna dive into this. This will be the last thing that I read tonight, and yeah, I'm gonna start another vlog tomorrow for book week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah. Well, it's the end of this vlog, so I'll end this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see what I'm doing on the next day for book week, I'll see you tomorrow. Some of the videos for book week are going to be hauls, vlogs that I had been working on, and then the rest of book week is a continuation of day to day to day to day to day. So I want to, like, you know, burn myself out, because I have a lot of content already filmed. Like, for example, I filmed the Beloved vlog, have not uploaded that yet. I also have a book haul that went up on Monday that I had already pre-filmed. I finished the 7 days in June vlog, and then this is done. That's 4 videos already. Book week done. So I might extend book week 7 days, because I was just gonna do 5, but I'll extend it to 7, because I'm already, like, you know, chop doing it. We're doing it. So yeah. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one basically tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.